Football, Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Well, we got one of the two, right? The Lions are not the best team in the world. They went down 38-10 last week. The Packers, well, they were in worse shape them as well. So the Packers, despite their awful week one showing, are 11.5-point favorites right now. The total is at 48 heading into Monday night. The Lions are plus 450 to the money line. That is a heavy underdog, an implied 18% chance of victory. So, Raheem, what are you thinking about our Monday night action?
I think we're both in agreement for this game. Obviously, this line has went up to Packers minus 12, but I think the Packers are going to completely take this team into the deep waters and drown them. Aaron Rodgers comes off one of the worst performances of his career. He completed just 30% of his passes for 133 yards and 2 interceptions. This Packers team, they really struggled in week one. They faced a Saints team that really has a great pass rush, and then they started 2 rookies on the offensive line. They got a lot of time to think about that, and they're facing a Lions defense, which gave up 41 points, 442 yards, 8 yards per play, and a whopping 11.5 yards per pass against the 49ers in week one. They lost their second-year quarterback, Jeff Okudah, for the year, and they don't have a lot of depth at corner, so I'm expecting Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, they're going to go out there and take this team into the deep waters and drown them. They should be able to blow this team out. Normally, I'm not in favor of laying double digits in the NFL, but in this spot, I got to take it. The Packers are 26-13-1. That's 66.7% against the spread following a loss with Aaron Rodgers at cornerback. So later points with the Packers, they should bounce back here. But there's also a prop I like. I like Jared Goff to throw an interception. If you could find that, I think it's in the 170 range. Take Jared Goff to throw an interception. He doesn't have Sean McVay in his headset calling out audibles, telling him what the defense looks like. And he's going to have to be forced to go point for point with Aaron Rodgers, which means that he's going to take a chance. So bet him to throw an interception.
I am with you on this one. This is Green Bay Packers all the way. Get your money in while you can. Don't wait around for kickoff because this line is probably going to get to 13 and a half. Why not? The books know which side you're going to be betting, and they don't want to be giving you free points on that. So get your money in now. Look, week one was not great for Green Bay. Week one was a disaster, especially as bad as the Saints look today. But it happens. It happens. Watching that game back, it wasn't as bad, anywhere near as bad as it looked. Aaron Rodgers just missed a couple of throws that could have really changed things. There was a drive right before halftime and against the Saints where the Packers usually punch that in for a touchdown, settle for a field goal. They missed a throw there. Right after the half, the Packers are driving deep. Aaron Rodgers gets hit, throws a red zone interception, which he does like once a decade or so. Probably there was a defensive hold in the play anyway. Should have been a touchdown or a field goal. Ended up going the other way, and the Saints went down the field and got a touchdown. If things go Green Bay's way, they're 17-14, and maybe the Packers win that game, and maybe this line is minus 14, something even higher than that. The Packers are going to be fine. It was just an off game, and things really unraveled for them. Detroit was terrible in week one. This is not a good football team. It was 41-17 in their week one game with under 2 minutes left. So don't believe what you saw in the last 2 minutes and throw out the first 58. Detroit is not good. They're also missing Taylor Decker, starting left tackle. So the one thing that I did like from them in week one was they played well in the trenches. They got the run game going a little bit, but now you're missing your best offensive lineman. And yeah, if Jimmy G and Deebo Samuel light up this Lions secondary, then what are Rodgers and Devontae going to do? And I think we know the answer. I think it's going to be ugly. I like the Jared Goff prop. You know, if the Lions are trailing all game as we expect, he's going to have to make some throws. And the Packers don't have the greatest defense, but they do tend to gamble and make some nice plays. I like that. Here's my question for you, Raheem. We are expecting a huge Rodgers win. We're expecting the Packers to just plow through this team. What if they don't? Like, would you consider live betting? Let's say that it gets to end of the first quarter and it's Lions 10-0, or like at some point, second quarter, halftime, and the Packers are plus money. Something has happened. They're trailing. What would have to happen for you not to want to bet on Rodgers, to just be like, you know what? I think I might be out on the Packers after all.
Well, obviously, their defense hasn't been the strongest. I think Zadarius Smith is out for the season. I believe he's on IR. So obviously they could take a step back there. I think what would have to happen is that the offensive line is not holding up. Obviously, they start 2 new rookies. They lost Corey Linsley. David Bakhtiari is still recovering from his injury. If they can't hold up against the Lions and he doesn't have time in the same way he didn't have time against the Saints, then, I mean, and I don't think that's going to happen because obviously the Lions don't have the pass rush the Saints have. But I think those are the things that would keep me from live betting the Packers in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's an unfair question. As you're answering, I'm thinking to myself, I honestly don't know what, like, my phone dying is what could keep me from betting on Aaron Rodgers live in that spot. That's it. My phone dies, the internet goes out. And even then I might get in my car and like drive to somewhere else and find some internet connection and get my money in. If Aaron Rodgers is going to go down with the ship at home at Lambeau on Monday night to these Detroit Lions, take my money. He may not cover the spread, but if I get a chance to bet plus money at some live spot, you know, I will adjust my opinion on Rodgers after the game. If the Lions actually win this one, we'll talk. We'll have a new conversation. I'll be ready to readjust then. The Lions are not going to Green Bay and beating Aaron Rodgers, not these Lions, not this Detroit team.